It's business. It's not just personal. This is embarrassing. Oh, damn. Fuck. Now, Latto, I really feel like you should have at least got a top 50 debut. I know you don't really get on Billboard for real. I know you don't really be charting like that. I know you don't really be having them numbers like that. But low-key, you should have got on the Billboard top 50. I mean, pregnancy announcement, album announcement, comeback. You had a whole video trailer. Act like you finna drop the damn shit, Lemonade. Like you was acting like you was really finna take over the game. Not to even get your first single. A Billboard placement. Damn. Latto. I mean, if I was you, girl, I would delete the album, delete the rollout, delete the damn. Well, oh my God, I'm gonna say something so crazy, y'all. Oh my God, y'all, God forgive me. God forgive me. Delete everything. I would delete everything. Okay. I would take back the rollout. I would take back the video. I would take back the nasty ass fingers of 21 Savage on your belly being posted. I would take back the baby shower. I'm sending back the gifts. I'm sending back everything until y'all get my song to top 50 on Billboard. Seriously, I mean, I would be irritated. If I have a meet and greet, right, you know, for my Big Mama album and it was coming out soon, I'm slapping every bitch in the fucking line. Why didn't you get my new song to #1? But you want to come see me and take pictures with me? I'm slapping every whore, every slut, everybody who was in line, who's a fan of me, you're getting backslapped, and I'm ripping up your birth certificate. You don't need it anymore. You don't need it. How dare you be a fan of me and don't get my songs to Billboard? Like I know Latto is somewhere like crying right now, you know, and she's pregnant, so she's real emotional. You know what I'm saying? I know she's somewhere crying. I know she's somewhere, you know, vomiting up every morning like, damn, 21, they didn't buy my new album pre-save link, and you don't post me, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? Somebody tell Ice Spice, baby, it's not 2023 anymore. It's not 2023 anymore. It is not the year of Princess Diana. Okay, that was 3 years ago. It's been 3 years since Nicki Minaj called you the princess of rap. Ice Spice has now gotten a princess tattoo on her finger. And mind you, the tattoo is very, very, very bold. It's cursive, it's very curvy, it's large, it's pink. Well, reddish pink. And she's trying to bang the princess title still. She wants to bang, 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 bang into the room. Girl, you know, Ice Spice, I'm gonna let you do it. I'm gonna let you, you know, sometimes you see things, you gotta let people have it. Sometimes you gotta let them do it. You gotta let them think that they're doing something good for themselves. You gotta let them think that they're really a princess. Babe, you're not even the maid of rap. You're not even the doorman of rap. Why would you be the princess? You can't even give me versatile. You can't even give me bars. You give me shit, poop, and diaper. That's it. Okay? Now, is the tattoo cute if we're not talking about the actual rap game and, you know, her title and the rap? No, it still isn't cute. It still needs to go. I'm just being real because I feel like, honestly, we have lost the plot a little bit when it comes to tattoos. I think sometimes tattoos can really benefit you if they're small. I love a good, small, delicate tattoo. It's just like, you know what you was doing. You know, when some tattoos get to be all overly aggressive and then it's so many in one spot and it's like, okay, it's giving Chipotle bag. It's giving you just be doodling on yourself, okay? No, Ice Spice, I didn't say doodling, you nasty freak. I said doodling. Like doodle? Yeah, girl, I know she watching this getting excited. Ooh, he said doodle, girl. But on a serious note, though, you know, people can do what they want with their body. At least she isn't getting face surgery like Cardi B. At least she isn't getting a round of BBL shot. So I'm happy. You know, I'd rather you get that ugly-ass tattoo than anything else. You know, if that makes you happy today, if that makes you feel like you have some power, go for it. You know, you want to be princess? Hey, work harder. Not get an ugly-ass tattoo. I'm just saying. Okay? That's like a... But do you all feel like Ice Spice is the princess of rap? Okay, that's the question right now. A lot of the Ice Spice fans are saying that she still is the princess. She still has the title. She still is a runner-up for it, at least. And I want to hear your opinion. I don't want to be too harsh, because sometimes I can come across as harsh, but I don't give a flying F at all. But I'm just saying that just so you all know, like, you know, I am open to hearing feedback, but I'm not open to changing my mind, okay? She's not the princess, never will be. I don't care if she, like, literally morphs into Princess Tiana or some shit. I don't care. You ain't the princess. Cardi B has just paid off a lawyer. I'm sorry. My bad. Yeah, I'm sorry. No, that's wrong, right? Cardi B has just won a lawsuit. So apparently somebody said that Cardi B stole some elements of the song, you know, her song Enough, right? They said that song is stolen. The beat, the flow, the music is just not original. But she won the lawsuit. So everybody's like, oh my gosh, Cardi B won. She won. Oh my God, she won. And I feel like personally, I still do hear elements of the original song that she did steal from. But I don't want to be messy.
Cardi B was recently hit with a copyright infringement lawsuit, and I want you to listen at these two songs and tell me your thoughts. Two McAllen, Texas musicians have filed a lawsuit against Cardi B and others for using their song without permission. So I just played both of the songs. Tell me below, do you really think that Cardi B took, stole, misused? I don't know. Now, their song was used in a show on FX called A Reservation Dog. So they're saying that everybody heard the song, everybody knew the song. Y'all tell me what y'all think. Do they sound alike?
Girl, Cardi, get them people they song back. Get them white folks they song back, girl. You know you stole that shit. You know you went to that Dollar Tree and stole that candy, girl. You know you stole it. Like, I don't know. Let me stop being messy. But on a serious note, she won the case. Now, I get it. The tempo is a bit different. It's a bit more faster for Cardi B's song. But, girl, we know what's going on behind the scenes. We know you heard that beat and got inspired, okay? But, you know, maybe it wasn't her. Maybe it was the producers. Maybe it was the people who, do the making of the beats and stuff. Maybe they got hyped up. I don't know. But I do think that, something ain't right. You know what I'm saying? A little fishy. Moving on to Miss Trim. She's getting a lot of backlash right now because, as y'all know, Miss Trim, she's a rapper, social media, TikTok. She has that song, I Wanna Twerk on a Flow. And she's been getting a lot of Nicki Minaj comparisons. So Trim addresses the Nicki Minaj comparisons. And there's a whole paparazzi following her out of nowhere. People are saying no shade, but is this paid paparazzi? Like, where was she headed and how did they know it was her inside of the limo? And low-key, I agree because she's not that popular to be having paparazzi pop up on her. Like, and no shade, like, she's just not that yet. So I don't know how the people knew it was her. It just looks very fishy and suspicious. Like, Trim girl, we know y'all caught paparazzi yourself. We know that y'all were trying to get some PR and promo.
Trim, you're looking amazing today.
Trim, how are you? You look so great. I wanted to ask you, I know right now the internet is saying you sound a lot like Nicki Minaj. I mean, what's your response to that?
You know, it's a compliment. When you're compared to legendary people, it's bound to happen when you're legendary yourself. So I take it as a compliment, shout out to Nicki.
And how has it been with the Barbs? How have they been receiving you?
I think the Barbs secretly love me. It's okay if they hate is love. So they love me, and I love them.
I like that. Now, do you purposely try to sound like her, or is that just that's
it's like I use my voice as an instrument. So it's like I have an accent. My accent is called Galagichi. So that's where I'm from. I'm from Charleston. We have Galagichi accents. We have a tone. So I use my voice as an instrument. So I drag my voice. I try to sing with it. So that's why it may come off as that.
Okay. Is there anybody that you want to collab with? Or
I want to collab with the whole world. Thug, Beyoncé, Cardi, Nicki, Drake, Future. Let's do it. Lil Baby, Young Boy, Playboy, Cardi. I'm trying to tap into all the eras, genres, all things of hip hop. So let's do it. I'm down. I'm ready.
Would you ever collaborate with Nicki? Because that could be cool.
Of course. Anybody. I'm giving it out.
Hey, can you spit a little flow for me? Because I want to just even hear it in person.
Well, I want to twerk on a flop, flop.
Hey.
Okay, she want to twerk on a bop, bop. Wow, wow, wow. I want to twerk on the flow. I do not care about these niggas, so why would you think that I care about a hoe? I care about these hoes.
Thank you. I'm loving that. So what's going on? I heard you got a new song coming out called Chrome.
I have a song with Slayer coming out.
Okay.
Shout out to Slayer for hopping on my song. It's called Chrome. We tapping into different genres. It's coming out Friday, so I'm really excited for that.
And that's why you're at Chrome Hearts today?
Yes, we're at Chrome Hearts, we might pop some pieces.
You about to buy out the store?
Yeah, we might just buy out the store.
I love that. It was so good seeing you today.
Thank you so much.
So good seeing you.
Her response was okay, but when she said the Barbs comment, I was like, what do you mean the Barbs secretly love you? Real Barbs don't care about you. Real Barbs don't care about you. Real Barbs only care about Nicki Minaj. Now, people who are online who are hating on you, you can't say they're all Barbs. Everybody's not Barbs who hate on you. Let's be real. Now, some people are in the comments saying, oh, she's trying to act like Nicki Minaj, but hate the fans. I don't think she hates the fans. I think that she's just trying to, dance around the topic without offending anybody. But I do feel as though this was a PR stunt. This was a PR move. Girl, who the hell was wanting to come up to Trim for a paparazzi question? And mind you, it's bad when the only question they ask you is about Nicki Minaj. That's how you know it's bad. The only question you get asked about, only person, is Nicki Minaj. Every question in some way referred to or hinted at or related to Nicki Minaj. I'll feel bad. I'll feel bad if my entire career was like that as a new artist. But she still has time to get out of that box. I mean, when you first start out, you're going to be having somebody's name attached to you. I mean, literally. When it was Cardi B, it was Nicki. When it was Latto, it was Nicki. When it was Rihanna, it was just... Who was Rihanna? I don't know. Okay, Tyler is Rihanna. Chris Brown, Michael Jackson, Nicki Minaj, Lil Kim, Ariana Grande, Mariah Carey, Normani, Beyonce. So this is not new. Everybody does this. But, you got to figure out a way to get out of that. Figure out a way to get out of that box. You see what I'm saying? Because if you don't, ouch. You gonna be there forever.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't like the fact that y'all comparing Trim to Nicki Minaj. Every time I click on her page or click some comments or somebody just resharing her shit, it's always who sound better, Trim or Nicki Minaj. Like, let's be for real. We all listened to Nicki Minaj before, so you can't tell me, like, nobody else sound like Nicki Minaj. Nobody else, like, we all probably got inspired by her, especially different rap bitches, but nobody else sound like that. Nobody else doing that. So Trim, I feel like she's just gonna be the next big artist, because when there was no rap bitches, bitch, we was all listening to Nicki Minaj and that bitch. And her voice, her sound, everything is there. Like, she not copycatting off Nicki Minaj, because none of her lyrics is the same. Nothing that she's doing is the same except for the little robotic talk shit. But if that's just her, that's just her. Like, y'all cannot make her change that. It's so many people in the industry that actually sounds exactly to like copy each other music, actually be AI and they shit, and y'all don't say nothing to them. Nowadays, y'all see an upcoming artist doing their shit, y'all want to be coming comparing and shit. It's really no comparing, because we know that Nicki Minaj is iconic, but let's be for real, the girl Trim is dope as hell. Like, you cannot take that away from her. Period. I don't know. I just feel like y'all do too much. Y'all just be hating for no reason.
So this ain't no hater shit, but that girl Trim don't give y'all cringe. She be making me cringe.
How I feel about that new artist Trim, I feel like she has some good songs, but when you continue trying to be like the queen and then you saying pass the crown, no, there's no crown getting past it.
Moving on to the pop stars female lineage, okay? They saying that it is split between Madonna and Janet. And for Janet Jackson, we have Beyonce is under there. We got Britney under there. We have Rihanna under. Okay, that's fair. Under Beyonce, we have Zarlos and Normani. Does Normani give me Beyonce? She used to, but Beyonce actually drops music, so therefore no. Zara Lawson, no, you're not. She don't give me Beyonce at all. She gives me like maybe under Britney a little bit, not under Beyonce. Rihanna under Janet, no, not at all. I wouldn't put Rihanna under Janet. This just gives you put the black girls and the black lady and the white people and the white. Like, you just literally organize this from black and white. It's not even like you did it neatly. Anyway, Rihanna is under here, but no, Rihanna does not give me Janet Jackson vibes. What are y'all talking about? Charlie XCX gives Britney Spears and Janet Jackson, no. Okay, SZA does not give Rihanna or Pink Panther. This is all wrong. This is made by a white man who lives in London. Seriously, why is Tate McRae under here? No. Then we got Taylor Swift under Madonna. Taylor Swift is not a damn hybrid of Madonna at all. Like, are you crazy? And neither is Ariana Grande or Avril Lavigne. Well, no, not even that. This is a hot mess. Whoever made this shit, I hope that your food gets burnt tonight. I hope that you're cooking dinner and your pot pie pops in your face. And I hope that your microwave just stops working. Like, because what is this? What are you doing? You just in there playing on that app. You playing, boo. Do y'all agree with this? I think this is all wrong. This is all wrong to me, okay? If you are new to my channel, then you don't know about my hate for Sunshine Benzi's career. I don't hate her as a person. I don't know her. But y'all, social media is finally starting to catch up. I love when social media catches up to the fraudulent BS in the industry, because it's like, yes, y'all finally are realizing how this lady should not be here. So Sunshine Benzi is teasing some new music, and it's giving like she's trying to be in New York, you know, with the whole vibe and stuff. Let's go ahead and play a listen.
Push that Ducati and I'm savvy like Pippin. Push it, slip it, win it, win it.
What the fuck is she rapping about? What are you saying? I don't know what she's saying. This is not shade. This is not me trying to be negative, but like, what is she saying? Them ugly ass heels. Like, I can't. Why? Willy, why? Weedy, ta, boo doo, ba. Girl, hang it up. Please hang it up. Then this knockoff New York street accent. They said that she looks like an English teacher trying to give hood bitch. Yeah, this is very accurate. Moving on to Brandy. Brandy just received her own star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Yes. Somebody said, do y'all think she deserves it? Question mark. Yeah, y'all are so shady. Yeah, she definitely deserves it. Brandy has hits. She has the hit show, Moesha. Not even including her other stuff that she did in 2001, 2002. She's just been doing it, okay? I do think she deserves it for sure. Her catalog really is big and long. And, you know, she's a legend. I think Brandy is a legend. Now, is she a strong legend? Like, to where, like, she's like a Madonna or like a Michael Jackson? No. She's not a strong legend, but she's definitely like an icon for sure. You know, people love to keep her out of the conversation when it comes to R&B and just like overall like women in music. But Brandy is that girl. And the sooner y'all realize that, is the sooner y'all gonna be happy. The sooner y'all peep that, y'all gonna be happier. But y'all like to just, you know what I'm saying, sit back and be in denial. Okay, now no shade though. I do feel like Brandy's vocals on the Boy Is Mine tour was kind of interesting. I don't know. I ain't gonna say it was bad, but it wasn't really quite hitting how I thought it should have hit. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just being kind of salty I didn't go. That's what it is. I'm just salty I couldn't go. That's all.
It's crazy how you can go from sitting up in your room to now you sitting by your star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Life is crazy, right? Yesterday, Brandy was honored with getting her star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, and a lot of people showed up for her. It was really cool, and she deserves it. She really a legend and a blueprint in our community. Singing, dancing, acting, Broadway, author, our first black Cinderella, the vocal Bible. Like, the names just keep going on and on. And her loved ones popped out for her. Monica was there. Tisha Campbell popped out, and this is an iconic picture because they both have done so much stuff. But why Tisha don't have a star? Stop playing with Tisha. Erica and Warren Campbell popped out. Kaylani popped out, and you know she love her some Brandy. That's like her mama. Shar Jackson and Marcus Pope popped out, and this really made me happy too. But I know if Dale was still living, she would have been here. And Hakeem. Daryl Walls popped out. Of course, her daughter was there, and Sarai and Brandy really is copy and paste. Like, stop playing. And am I the only one that could hear this picture without no sound? Y'all know Jennifer Lewis was there loud, too. You already know Big Sonya was gonna be there with Willie. You already knew that. And then Issa Rae and Babyface was the key speakers. And so when Babyface went up there, he was mentioning, you know, how they first collabed on the Way to Excel soundtrack and referenced working with her and the lasting impression she made on Whitney Houston, who ultimately selected her for that project. It says, when Whitney and I sat down, we went over a list of who we wanted to be on the album. Babyface said, yours was the first name that came up. I want Brandy, she said, because you had one of the best voices she had ever heard, and I agree. Like, imagine being co-signed by the Whitney Houston, the best voice. Like, that's crazy. But it said he continued, when we recorded that song sitting up in my room in my house, I couldn't believe what I was hearing. I'm just here to say that for me, you have one of the best voices I've ever heard. You give one of the best feelings I've ever heard. The soul that's in your voice, the way you move your voice, you're like an athlete. No one can do it the way you do it. True. And there's always heart. With everything that you sing, you put your whole heart into it. That's what I appreciate about you most. Issa Rae went up there and said she's been a fan of Brandy since the 4th grade after buying her R&B hit single I Want to Be Down with her own allowance money. Rae also recognized Norwood as a personal inspiration while highlighting the singer-actress' impactful career, including her work on Moesha, Cinderella as the first black actress to play the role of the princess, and on Broadway as Roxy Hart in the Tony Award-winning musical Chicago. The most inspirational part of her career is just how she had no lanes. Rae said, as her career progressed, so did her ambitions. To me, Brandy was and is the blueprint. Without Brandy as Moesha, there's no The Parkers, no Girlfriends, no Insecure. I just want to thank you so much for your impact. Thank you for showing a little girl from LA that her story was worth telling. This star has always been yours. And when Brandy spoke, she said, a star on the Walk of Fame is a definition of legacy. It doesn't just celebrate your success, it cements your story. It doesn't just honor your work, it immortalizes your life. It is a symbol that says you didn't just arrive, you endured. You didn't just dream, you became. To me, this honor reflects grace. It means you made it in a way that stands the test of time, not just in popularity, not just in the moment, but in a way that leaves fingerprints on culture, art, and history. That humbles me deeply. And Brandy said, if the little girl from Macomb, Mississippi could come to Hollywood, look down at those stars, and dare to believe that one day her name will be among them, then anything is possible. Dreams don't have an expiration date. Faith can carry you where fear said you'll never go. And when your purpose is real, your life will make room for itself.
Ow, 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 ow. Moving on to Nicki. There's been some fake news being put out right now. They said that fans noticed that Republic Records is currently selling Nicki Minaj's music. They said that allegedly, with Nicki Minaj's declining popularity and flopping music, they said, could this be the reason her label has decided to sell her music? Now, as you all know, yesterday I mentioned how Cardi B's is up for sale. Her actual, songwriting royalties is up for sale and stuff like that. So apparently they want to put out a fake article about Nicki Minaj's music, but this is just not true at all. This is just fake. Fake news. Very, very, very fake. And I don't know why y'all want to do this. I don't know why y'all do that. Okay, just stop. So if you're tuned in right now, if you hear this anywhere else, on like a news article, on TMZ, or on Twitter, or Instagram, TikTok, that is fake. I'm trying to tell y'all, it is fake. Don't fall for it. If you fall for it, you're a dummy. You're a dumbass. And I'm just being real with you. You're dumb. Don't fall for it. Okay? I'm going to say it one more time. Do not. Moving on, social media is discussing how Nicki Minaj is the highest rapper on the U.S. digital song sales chart. Congratulations. Taylor Swift has 31, Nicki has 17, Drake has 15, Rihanna has 14, Justin Bieber has 13, and BTS K-pop band has 13. Yes.
As always, Nicki Minaj being the only female rapper on the list does not surprise me. Nicki Minaj is one of the artists with the most number ones on the U.S. digital song sales chart. She comes in as the number 1 rapper, surpassing Drake, but she comes in number 2 overall, but still surpassing some of the biggest acts that we have seen in the music industry. And of course, like I said, Nicki Minaj is the only female rapper that's always in the top of the charts. Nicki Minaj is also one of the artists that has literally worked with every female artist there was in the industry. And if she hasn't worked with you, there had to have been a reason, but Nicki Minaj has pretty much left her influence and touch a lot of people's work. And because of that, Billboard announced that Drake, Lil Wayne, and Nicki Minaj are the most successful hip-hop artists of the 21st century. And honestly, I'm really not surprised, because for Lil Wayne to be in the top 10 of most streamed on Spotify after being in the game for 20 years, still being in the top, Nicki Minaj still being the only female rapper, the only female at that in the top, and Drake being number 1, of course, like Young Money always been taken over, and Nicki Minaj is the queen of Young Money. Nicki Minaj is also tied for number 2 rapper with the most number 1 debuts in Hot 100 history with 2. So I ain't gonna even sit back and let y'all try to diminish this woman's influence. Nicki Minaj is influential beyond all our measures. 17 number 1s on the U.S. digital song sales chart means that the barbs are buying.
The fans are talking. Who would win? Jasmine Sullivan or Fantasia Barrina? Okay, in a versus. They said this would go crazy. Would it go crazy? Or would it be Jasmine winning? Somebody said they must just be doing actual verses because my good sis Fantasia don't have enough hits to go with Jasmine. And Jasmine don't have that many hits like that on the chart like that. But she got bangers that we know. But Fantasia, I think this would be a good fight. I don't know. I think it'll be a good fight. I think it would be. All Fantasia gotta play is, I put your picture on my mirror. I start to blush when you're touching on my titty. In my balls, there's a pain. Said you walk in the direction. I suck your dick the other way. Like, isn't that what she said? Like, I think once she play that song, it's gonna be like, oh yeah, it's a rap. No shade, it's a rap for you, baby. It's a rap. But no, Jasmine, she is gonna watch Fantasia though. But it'll be a good battle. It'll be a good battle, but I think Jasmine will watch. But Fantasia would have a good little moment with When I See You. That's her strongest song. Can y'all sing? Who can sing? Comment down below. I want to see who can sing in the comments. Social media users are saying that Beyonce is mad at Cardi B because Cardi B addresses comparisons to Beyonce's Sacred as she enters the hair care space with Grow Good Beauty. Somebody had asked Cardi B and said, hey, so like, how do you feel about Beyonce having a hair care line and Rihanna and stuff? And how do you stand out? Cardi B said, it's not about competition. It's about what's going to have your hair growing. I use Sacred and it's very effing good. That's what I wanted for my, And that's what I want for my brand. Okay, yeah. So she wants the Beyonce effect. But I feel like with Beyonce, it's different because Beyonce, I don't know. I trust her brand more than Cardi B's. I'm not saying Cardi B's not going to work. I'm not saying that. I don't know. I'm not buying it. But I just trust Beyonce more with that because, you know, the Sacred hair drops, you know, it's actually like working and going viral. I guess when Cardi B stuff works and goes viral too, maybe I might change my tone. But I don't know. I kind of still feel like this is kind of shade a little bit. She said it's not about competition. It's about what's going to have your hair growing. And it ain't yours because Beyonce already has that. I mean, I think low-key, I get it. You know, there could be a million bread brands in the bread aisle. People still going to buy from you. But I just feel like, Cardi, you should have waited or like did something else. Like, I think a hair care line, it was just either too soon or just not right now. You know what I'm saying? But how do y'all feel about that? Do y'all feel like Cardi B is going to outdo Beyonce's brand? Or do you all feel like Beyonce is going to outshadow and outshine Cardi B's brand so much that Cardi may have to stop her business? Yes, you know, low-key, no shade, but Fenty hair isn't working right now. It's like on stagnant. It's on like pause. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, as a natural hair girly whose hair is almost waist length, right? And I'm not trying to pin nobody up against each other, okay? I do not want the beehive to come and swarm me, and no, I'm not asking for Barty Gang to meet me outside, okay? I am letting you know, though, as somebody who has been using Sacred, when it is over, when it's finished, when I am down to my last drop, I will be moving over to Cardi B's hairline. Yes, I will. And these are my reasons why. She priced them for the everyday woman who just wants to be able to take care of her hair, who wants to be able to have manageable hair, have actual results, and still be able to afford them. As much as I love Beyonce and I do love Sacred, that is not for the average day woman. It's not. It's not for the average day black woman.